We're live. Yay, officially. Well, we're on the stream now. Screen. Hello. Hello, everyone. Hi.
Wow.
Whoa.
Hi, Capsize. And congrats on first vessel. How are you doing? We're here again today with Bernard and Eclipse. Hi.
Wow.
Hey.
Let's close that one.
And I totally did not forget today's session. So yeah, we are here a little bit late. Let me make sure that Chrome is actually being captured. There we go. And then I will put on music. Wait, here. Okay, there we go. And hold on, I'm getting a call. Are you serious?
Hello there. Yes.
1 second.
Well, everything works, right?
Okay.
Accidentally mute myself? No.
Good news, I will not have to go pick my mom up from the metro station.
Okay.
So, yeah, there's no need to cut the session short. I thought because sometimes when it's very late, you have to wait like half an hour for the bus. And then my mom just calls me. It's like, please come pick me up, and then I have to go out with the car. But that's not happening. So hooray!
Yeah,
So
I think
don't have.
someone is playing with a ball or something like that on the floor above me. I can hear how it bonks against either the floor or the wall.
Oof. Okay. What you do is you tape a loudspeaker to that wall, and then you play death metal.
Nah, rather elevator music, but not for just
that
a few
also works.
hours.
Yeah.
I will let that
Baby
thing
Shark.
probably run for a few days.
Just like a week of Baby Shark.
Oh god, no. Even I ain't that cruel.
Okay, hold on. So what do we have here? Yeah, we are here with Blades in the Dark. Yay, we finally have a session going on again. So, what happened last time? Do I even remember what happened last time? What did happen last time? You went to steal. No, you went to murder people, right?
That wasn't the
Do things
intention.
for someone.
Yes, you teamed up with Ulf Ironborn. Help recall. Yes. And you went to murder some people. You went to murder the pack rats. Yeah. And in the aftermath of that, someone went to prison. Hi, Vitalina. 2. Yes, Blades in the 2. How it goes? Yes, Mordor happened, and what was the name again? Magpie. Magpie went to prison.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now there is another newcomer to the gang. Why don't you very quickly say who this person is?
I haven't really like fleshed out a lot of it.
Hmm?
Yeah, but the name is Drav Karstas, I guess.
Uh-huh.
And we are playing a slide. It says here a subtle manipulator and spy.
Yeah.
So that kind of thing.
Yeah, so the
Yes,
slide is
delicious.
like the face or like the social person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as far as my heritage goes, like I chose a heritage from Tikaros, the
Mm-hmm.
demon place,
Mm-hmm.
because it seemed cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Very good.
that's basically all I figured out.
Mm-hmm.
The idea here is that I'm good at disguising.
Right. Good at being someone else.
Yeah,
Okay.
I guess given my heritage, I'm probably demon blood as well.
Possibly, yeah. May I ask
So
where
I
the
disguise
sheet?
myself to. Yeah, I'm good at disguising myself to hide my demonic features.
Hold on. Can you see? Okay. Let me add Eclipse to be able to see the character sheet.
Ah, yes.
Okay. Yeah, so a newcomer to the gang. And this is the idea, right? In the course of play, characters go to prison or are so wounded that they have to take a while to rest, or they become so traumatized that you cannot play them anymore, etc. And then you just get new characters in the gang. Like that. Yeah. Okay. So you dealt the blow to the pack rats. Are you at war with anyone right now? Not quite
Pretty
yet.
sure we're at war with the pack rats, but
You know, the pack rats have basically been eviscerated for the moment.
okay.
So they don't pose a danger right now. They might or probably will pose a danger later on.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, but for now, they're not actively, like, even if they were at war, they can't actively do anything yet because of the blow you dealt them. Right. I think what we were looking at is getting turf. Right?
Oh yeah, we are weak hold right now, right?
Yes, and you need at least one turf to increase your or to put your hold back up to strong. Right?
Mm,
You need to
okay.
hold some territory to make sure that other people don't just trample all over you.
Okay.
So
Well,
turf.
no, go on.
Yeah, turf. Let me see what that kind of entails because that's not something specific. Right? Uh, what even is? Mm, so turf is essentially just your crew's hunting grounds. Right, so the area that you know well, where you can be sure not to run into interference from other gangs, things like that. So you pick the kind of territory that you want. You want like a street, a like a market street, or like a street with a lot of shops, or do you want like a warehouse area, or do you want, I don't know, an office area, or something else like a rich people's area? What kind of area would you like to have as your expansion?
Hmm.
I
I
mean,
guess like we can. Yeah.
I don't know if Bernard has any preferences, but considering where I maybe would like to head after the turf, and especially including how our character characters so far have acted, because I think we had some pretty decent buying materials in the off time, so maybe a shop area wouldn't fit to us. Including because I would, after that, maybe head towards something like the gambling den. So that would technically fit to something like that, in my head at least. Not sure what you think though, Bernard.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So like a shopping street.
Mhm.
Okay.
Like, because like you make things, right? So
Yeah.
So the turf is where you go to steal things, not where you go to buy things.
I know, but one does not necessarily need to exclude the other, you know?
Guess like one day you steal from the merchants, the other day you buy from them, and then you sell what you stole back to them or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So a shopping street. Wait, you have already established a turf in night market, right? Was that
We
I don't know.
did.
Was that considered like a turf?
like
Like
I forgot where you were before.
we were in Six Towers and we sort of we explored out into other areas, but like I'm not sure whether that was like considered like a turf or like how that works.
Okay, so then we can just say night market probably sounds like a good idea. Some street and night market where you now have to wrest control away. Or establish yourselves
Okay.
as the people who now run the show. There's one area, there's one block, or there's one street corner, like crossing and such, right? Hence. Okay. So, how would you like to establish yourselves? Would you like to, like, toss someone else out? Do you want to negotiate? Do you want to strong arm?
Considering Bernard's new character, I'm slightly in favor for negotiations.
Hold on, is the
Yeah,
music?
that might be good considering that we caused enough mayhem last time.
Not only
Alright.
last time, but yeah.
Too much violence.
I just saw the message. Is the music really loud?
I mean,
That-
on my side, the music is a lot louder than you are, but we had the same issues in the past few streams where you are pretty much on 200% for me, and you can't really add anything on your side to make your voice any louder.
Okay,
So,
then let me
don't know.
turn down the music in general.
I mean, you two said that pretty much on my side of the chat, so
Yeah.
it's probably the audio balance on my.
Yeah,
my side.
I need to go through my audio settings at some point when I have a moment. And maybe have someone to help listen in and such.
May I remind you of one little thing?
Yeah.
I was multiple years in the choir and am fairly schooled in audio balancing and stuff like that,
Oh.
due to me being able to play 5 instruments.
Oh, okay.
So I suggested this probably a few times by now to you, but you never picked
Probably,
me up on
yeah.
this.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. The music is so quiet now that it's not coming through at all on my side.
Yeah, then just crank it up a little bit, and I just balance it down using the Windows sound mixer on my side. So things should be all right.
Okay, hold on.
I mean, put it up however you need it, and I put it how I need it. It should be all right.
Okay. Yeah, but apparently when I turn on EQs and such, like I have all the gain on my end turned up, Like the gain on my microphone is up to its maximum, absolute maximum.
Yeah, that is probably something that we could look into off stream.
Yeah. And I have another gain filter on there on OBS at 18 decibels. So that's not right. Something is wrong with this. Right. It's in a common theme where Clips will say, I can help, and Peter will go, no, I don't want to bother. Fair. Okay. What if I put my mouth like practically right off against the microphone?
Just a tiny bit louder, but not necessarily noticeable.
Okay, that's not feasible. Okay, anyway. Right, yeah, so you want to not make a big fuss. You want to not make a lot of noise, essentially.
Yeah. Death delay low after all that's been happening for not just the last job, but like the past few ones actually.
Yes.
It's been quite chaotic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Okay. Then let's see. So you could, I don't know, talk to, because everyone here is basically organized in the city, right? If you're completely on your own, you don't really stand a chance. A lot of shops, not a lot, basically every shop has to pay protection money or has to deal with gangs and such. So shop owners band together, right, as well. And you could either talk to the people who run this section of Night Market or the people who run the protection rackets in this section of Night Market. 1 second.
In the meantime, I've set up some treat redeem. I get some treats today. You just don't want to just gobble them up. That I don't know who that is, but it sounds like a child, and it's damn annoying. Well, Mittu, you are welcome to just check the redeems, you know? There's one way you could tell me to treat, however, it also says what kind of stuff I do have. Okay. I do have to open the whole package, though, for that, because I don't have any loose ones around anymore. Also, whilst we wait for Chichin, Bernard, how was your weekend so far? And how was your last day of work?
Oh, it's fine, I guess. The weekends, the start of the weekend today is busy. In the morning, I actually went out to attend a friend's wedding. Yeah, and then that was like in the morning to the afternoon. Then after that, I got a little bit of rest, and then I had to leave the house again for my Japanese lesson, and then now I'm here. So,
oh yeah, sorry about that.
Hey, welcome back.
Yeah, my mom just came home, so I had to make sure that she was all right and everything. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, but
you're all right.
Now she's home. She knows that I'm streaming, so everything should be good.
Okay.
Unless, like, my boss calls me again all of a sudden, it's like, oh my god, the parent times, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. It's been very messy. Okay. Where were we? Yeah, so ideas on how you would like to approach this gaining of the new turf.
Well, I'm very much stick it to the authority, help the underdog type person. So if we can help the people who are being racketed, that would be nice. I'm not sure how to feel about it exactly.
And I mean, Jishin, you told us they are organized in bigger groups. So my guess is probably there would be something like a shopkeepers guild or something like that. Maybe we could visit them and offer our services or something like that for negotiations and stuff like that.
It's not as official as a guild, but it's more like, oh, all of the shopkeepers on this street are being harassed by this gang, for protection money. So the shopkeepers, like, they have a WhatsApp group.
Yeah, but you know how I mean that, right?
Yeah.
To pretty much approach the group and talk with them, offer our services, stuff like that, and leaving the talking to Bernard.
Okay. Do you want to do some legwork before setting up a meeting or anything?
Yeah, I guess. It would be nice to figure out who are which are the gangs that are active in this area, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
What's the situation like? How much are they asking from the shopkeepers? What the penalties they have to face are. Just the general stuff, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
Okay. Then who would like to do some information gathering, and how do you go about it? I mean, you can both do some, obviously, but how would you like to proceed? What do you do?
Yeah, I guess we could. This is like our engagement role, right?
Not yet. No, you're just gathering information right now.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I have an idea what I would like to do.
Yeah, go ahead.
We had something to do with how was he called again? The dude that we played together with last time. No, not the crew. Factions.
Ulf Ironborn.
Ulf. Right, that one. Maybe some of his people can tell us a little bit around the area. Because, I mean, they might be around a little longer than Ulf itself or even us. So not directly asking Ulf, but his people.
Okay. He's not really active in that part of the district. Like if you're going to night market.
Suppose I could go out and pretend to be like a Would they see someone who's like interested in setting up shop as potential competition? I don't know.
Depends on what kind of shop, I guess.
I guess that will have to change depending on who I'm talking to. But like I want to pose as someone who is like thinking about dealing some wares in the area and just
I may have an idea.
Getting a feel around on how the situation is, like how the business is like, the problems, things like that. I'm not really sure how to go about it.
I mean, we mentioned before the whole thing of maybe opening an own shop. How about a cover up as a thrift shop to pretty much get rid of some of the stolen goods and stuff like that? Or just having it pretty much as a cover up, just to have our presence there.
Yeah.
So your own shop where you fence off your things.
Yeah, we could just pretend to have one, and then hope that whoever's running the racket here comes by soon. It might take a while though.
Okay. So you open up a store, or pretend to open up a store, and then see who comes by?
Yeah. Do we have stuff to sell? I don't know.
Good question.
Can you afford a store?
Probably no.
Well, we don't need a store, right? We just need a place that we can make to look like a store.
Yeah, but even that costs, so.
Like eventually
That
you
might
can
not work,
probably open up something here and to help sell your stuff. Sure.
Maybe for now we should just pretend to be people instead of like actually.
So you're thinking about going in there as someone who's looking to open up a store?
Yeah.
Or just talking to the merchants in the area?
Something.
Yeah. I guess like if people actually want to I don't know how it works in this city, but presumably there's someone around who's like dealing specifically with like, you know, the landlords or someone of that nature could probably start there.
You mean one of the store owners?
No, like a landlord.
Okay.
Someone
who
who
owns the
owns
buildings,
owns a
basically,
building
and
or
rents them.
plot of land where a store would presumably rent and then have a store open.
Okay, so you want to talk to the landlords?
Yeah, pretend like we're here to open up a store, but at the same time, you know, I'm guessing like the landlords would be familiar with protection rackets and things going on in their area, because probably it would factor into how they would charge rent.
I
mean,
guess.
Sounds logical.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's not too difficult to find someone who's willing to rent out some tenements, some ground floor tenements. So you just, I don't know, walk up, arrange a meeting. I think like, oh, I would like to rent this place. Yeah.
Gotta dress as a respectable businessman.
Okay.
Or as respectable as people here are, and just, you know, we're looking to open up a simple place to move some wares.
Nudge, wink, wink.
Totally legal, of course. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing illegal here.
Mm-hmm.
What's you know, just want to know what's the place like, you know, do we get trouble from gangs? That's very important to, you know,
No.
business owners such as ourselves.
So the landlord is like, do you have some way to let's do a you don't have any coin in your stash. That's
sadly, yeah.
Yeah, that would have been an interesting way to.
Yeah, we spent all of it, unfortunately, on
last
shoring up our new place. Not new place, but you know, our
upgrading it. So he's like, I mean, obviously the landlord is trying to upsell the place in a way, like doesn't want to make it look too bad. So he's like, gangs, you don't have to worry about it. It's the same as anywhere else in the city, you know. It's a couple of run-ins here and there, but who doesn't have them? Right? You have the coin for it. We can definitely sign a deal, and then you can open up your store as you want to.
That's not much information to go on, though. Might need to ask someone else.
You might need to
do
drill.
you know which gangs?
Okay, this one I think we could do with a roll.
Okay. I guess I'll roll for like my sway then.
Okay, so you're trying to wrap him into conversation?
Yeah, you know. Oh, gangs. Tell
Maybe
me about
something
it.
slips out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
see.
the other day we had a run-in with like the pack rats. Oh, so annoying.
Okay. So yeah, just
Make
normal
light conversation.
Mm-hmm.
But the idea is that, I just want to know like which gang is probably, or which gang or gangs is probably like important to know, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Or relevant around these parts
Yeah.
of town.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll do a sway.
Yeah. Oh, what is that? Ooh.
Hey, you got 6.
Nice. Okay. So you managed to make light conversation, talking about gangs, talking about like, criminals in this town, rotten lot, blah blah, all of that. And then it comes to light that the people responsible for maintaining order here and protecting everyone and making sure that no gangs come to harass everyone are the Bluecoats.
Oh
boy.
That's well, we are at 0 heat now, so we sort of cleaned that slate by sending one of us to prison.
Yes.
Well, I mean, that's good information to have, so we know who we're up against.
Yeah.
This takes like a different approach, I guess. Is there anything you think that would be important to know? Eclipse? Well, I guess I should use the name. Val?
There probably are quite a few things, but my head is currently fairly blank.
Well, how does he feel about it? How does the landlord feel about it? Like, honestly, not from a we're trying to sell you
I mean, he's basically just saying, oh, it's good to have these people maintain order in the streets.
Good. We need to talk to someone that's on the street, I guess. These landlord people.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your time. We'll be in touch. We won't, but yeah.
Yeah. Here's my business card. We're
skint broke.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want a business card, I can probably give you
it's just a
something.
Random, yeah, it's like something.
Yeah. I find trick cards. I guess it's not really that's not really what it means, but I could give a fake business card.
Yeah. No, that's for gambling. Yeah, no.
A trick card, like a business card where the ink fades on it or something. I don't know.
Yeah, or it changes name every 24 hours. I don't know.
That'll be a fine trick card. Okay, but anyway.
Yeah, just give them something. Takes your card, Mr. Santa Claus. I see.
Yeah.
Well, good making business or talking business with you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's one part done, I guess. So far, we got one thing, which is that we're up against the Bluecoats here. If you want to expand our turf.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what do you plan to do against the Bluecoats, or perhaps for the merchants here?
Yeah, I mean, against the Bluecoats is really difficult, given that we're kind of skint broke right now. And
So you also have to realize, like, the Blue Coats, they might be a gang, but they have to look over the entire city, right?
So they're spread thin.
Yeah, they are spread thin, and they are not like one solidly unified gang. There are, I guess, like districts or precincts and such with their little leaders, and they're all vying for internal power. And like if you piss them off, it doesn't mean that suddenly every single blue coat in the entire city is going to be knocking at your door. Like, they cannot pull those kinds of resources without the rulers of the city going like, yo, what are you doing? Right? At some point, they will have to justify their actions to the higher ups, who don't want to see them like utilizing the entire city's police force against a petty grievance, essentially.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's good to know, but still. Even if we said, let's say we wanted to go against the Blue Coats, like what could we do? Do you have any ideas? I mean, we could like. I was hoping we wouldn't be going the chaotic route again, but somehow we're like back there. Could like blow things up, but.
I mean, considering that the Blue Coats are. I mean, what are they exactly? Are they the police force, or are they just connected to the police force?
No, they are the police force.
They are the police.
I mean, in that case, I probably, if possible, would like to gather more information about the current area we're in, because maybe they are either corrupted and have to basically get payment or protection money from the shops, or if not, what are they doing then to the shops that they are in control of them, more or less?
I mean, they are basically running a protection racket.
What?
They're getting protection money from the shops. The police in this game, just like the police in many places, is a gang. They are corrupt, right? They use their badge in order to run schemes and other crimes. Except they don't get persecuted because they wear a badge. So,
how much I would like to have Isaac now around with his lawyer or civil servant character thingy.
Well, even if we go the other way, like what could we help them with in a way that would meaningfully like secure this as our turf, though?
I honestly don't know.
Distract the Blue Coat somehow, that they don't look here very often. Convince them that everything is fine.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
Convince them that they can't get money from this place anyway, so they don't really care about it. Make everyone poor, I don't know.
I mean, you could offer them a better deal than what they're getting now. Or you could try to play them internally against each other somehow. If you don't want to go super loud and messy.
What do you mean we play them against each other?
Like I said, like the blue coats are not one unified gang. Right? That you have a lot of power struggles internally, possibly happening.
Okay.
I think that gives me an idea.
Okay, shoot.
Pretty much, my idea was that we maybe could try and find the current one that is in charge, or someone who wants to become in charge for this area. And, in quotes, offer them our service and picking up the dirty works for them in this area, but not really working for them, if you get what I mean. But I also don't really know how far that would work out, so you know.
Well, we have done work for the blue coats before. So there was a person that we did talk to before. We could try and see if they would be interested in
Okay,
this particular area through us.
Is it on my end that everyone's sounding roboty, or is that something else? Okay, I think it's on my. Hold on. Okay, how's? Hello? Uh-oh. Hey, hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Uh-oh. I think my voice is still coming through on stream. But it's not coming through on Discord, and nothing is coming through for me. Uh-oh. Okay, I cannot hear anyone. Hold on. I don't think that this channel is special. Hold on, let me check. Oh, now.
Oh, hello.
Can you hear us?
So did I.
Okay, I can hear you, but it's still robot-y.
We can hear you, but it's totally fine though.
Okay, Discord is telling me I have a ping of 5 seconds.
Oof.
Let's hope it'll get better. Maybe, hopefully. Can anyone say something? Maybe,
test 1 2 1 2 test 1 2 1 2.
Seems to be slightly better now. Okay. Ugh.
Yeah.
Can I force it to connect to a different server? That's a good question. I don't know how to do that.
Are we coming through on stream?
Are you? You should be. Yeah, at least the audio indicator, the audio mixer meter is going up when you're talking. So I'm hoping, I think you should be coming through on stream. But I can check. Yeah, there's always scuff happening. It sucks, and always connection issues.
GG, if you can at least hear me, I have an idea how to force change the whole region you're connected to and stuff like that, because that is tied to the different voice channels itself.
Okay, it seems to be okay now. And you are coming through on...
hello.
Yeah, it's all okay now. I can hear you fine. You're coming through on stream.
Okay, that works.
Okay. Dang it. All right.
But yeah, Gigi?
Yeah.
Just as a little backup, tomorrow when I have my morning area time, so probably lunchtime for you if you have time there, we could see that we have a backup channel with a different connection to a different server, you know, that we can switch in case. And also that time we also can go through audio settings if you want.
Okay, sure. I should have time. Yeah. Let me just make sure. I have something tomorrow afternoon, but yeah, that should work. Okay. Thank you. Okay, but for now, let's get this thing going. So yeah, dealing with the bluecoats.
Okay, so like I was thinking earlier that we worked with them before, and we were in contact with them, and we did do a successful job for them. If we can get into contact with that person again, and hopefully that person is not the one that's like in charge of this particular area.
So your contact within the force, so to speak.
Yeah. And the proposal would be that, we could help them take control of this area. And then they could control it and collect the racket money. Or not necessarily, but they can at least exert control using us.
Yeah, you pretty much meant previously you want them to control the area through us, or at least offering that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although in reality, we would have more control over it because, as you said, they don't have the time and resources to be wasting all their time on a single area.
Yeah.
Especially if they are a bit more scenery.
Okay.
Well, I mean, if they are technically in a different area, but now then are trying to get a different area as well.
Yeah, they're expanding their own scope.
Within their own blue coat group or something.
I guess they have power struggles too.
Yes.
Probably.
You may have to get a better deal out of this for it to actually count as your turf, but we can start with that. Right? We can start with talking to whoever it was you worked with. I don't think we gave that person a name yet.
Nah, probably not.
Yeah.
Should Professor X or something. Number so and so. I don't know.
Did we? I don't know. We could.
No, we didn't.
Lieutenant Morrison. Let's just go with that. Lieutenant Morrison.
At least it's not the hands.
I mean, we could propose the idea and then see what this, what would Lieutenant Morrison want out of this arrangement, right? What is he looking for in a potential expansion of his domain? Is it access to, is it money, or does he want the protection racket, or does he just want to weaken a rival's hold? Maybe the money is obviously going to be nice in most cases in general, but maybe weakening the hold might be more of a potential rival, might be more interesting to him.
Yeah.
I guess we will need to start that conversation to figure it out.
Yeah, okay, so you arrange a meeting with Lieutenant Morrison. Right?
And we have ads.
Yes, we have ads about to hit. So I'll play the ads now, and then you can have a think about what terms of the deal you are willing to negotiate, like what you are willing to give this guy, and what do you want in return, right? Like how much are you willing to give up, or how much are you willing to give him? Might be worth a quick think.
I mean, sure, the negotiations are probably an important part, but who knows how things will turn out after that, right, Bernard? Maybe we want all of it instead, and he is maybe too busy noticing it at all.
Oh yeah,
for a while at least.
That's the idea.
I mean, yeah. The point is, like, if you are just doing this for him directly, that doesn't really count as your turf. For it to actually count as your turf, you have to actually control it somehow.
I mean, or we could just make a more direct direct proposal where he helps us get rid of like a rival blue coat.
Mm-hmm.
We and we assist in that process directly. To
Who knows,
advance,
maybe that is
to
by
advance
pure
some
coincidence
end
the
on-
one
on
that is in
both-
charge
yeah.
of the area.
Yeah, and it's just a market area. How large of an area are we looking for anyway? Actually,
Like a single street, basically.
yeah,
Street,
it's just a
single
street,
street,
right?
big street with like all the side alleys and such attached to it.
Let us have that street. Yeah, and we could feed you information. If you want a portion of protection money, like we could give that as well.
And I mean, probably the shopkeepers know things from other shopkeepers in the whole town. I mean, they have to do some business somehow. So maybe they can give us a few hints of where the blue coat should take a closer look, you know?
Hmm.
To
So
also
you
distract them from us.
so you feed them information for
May
like
or may not
potential.
wrong information.
So like what we can offer, at least to me, is either like information or a portion of the protection money,
Protection
or
money,
like
yeah.
just helping him to materially weaken like a rival in blue coat faction in exchange for
Basically,
letting
that
us
we are,
work this area.
Yeah.
We've had a successful collaboration before. We could
what's
work
this
something
against
out.
it? Again, yeah.
What does he want? That's the question, though.
Okay.
But these are the
Yeah,
things that
but-
we can offer.
Yeah.
At least as a base, until we know something more specific that he wants.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you set up a meeting with Lieutenant Morrison, and yeah, he's in. Let's put this in another like pub, in a corner table again, with like he's sitting at the table alone. Welcomes you to sit down with him, but you notice that there's a couple of other shady people on tables around who are very clearly not standard patrons. Right.
Well, like, makes sense, but we're not here to cause a scene. We're not here.
Yeah.
We're just here to
To talk.
To talk.
Yeah.
Nothing more. Maybe drink a little to.
Yeah, we are being
Get to know each other better.
responsible citizens of Duskwall. Reporting on corruption.
There's no such thing as responsible citizens of Duskwall. But okay.
No, what gives you that idea?
All right. Yeah, so it's you again, and a new face. What can I help you with today?
Hey, well, there's this place in night market, this street that we've been sort of like hanging out in, going around talking to people, and they're having a lot of problems with
one of your colleagues, yeah.
Yeah.
And
how goes? How should we segue into that?
Who knows? Maybe you want to.
I'm sure an
upstanding
member of the police, such as yourself, would be very alarmed to hear of such skullduggery. and racketeering.
Eclipse, are you okay?
Yeah, I just left while I was trying to drink and some got into the wrong hole.
Oh no.
But it's alright.
But we have a common interest in maintaining order and making sure things go out of hand.
Mm-hmm.
And we feel like we could do a good job of it if we had the chance. I don't know how to think that next part.
I mean, you don't need to like come up with everything yourself. That's what your character does, right?
But yeah, the market streets are a good source of information, especially these market streets on illegal trading, strange goods, probably.
Maybe other areas of the town that they trade with and get some hints from that could be useful to you.
And or if you're interested in that kind of thing, like if the situation were to change, like I'm sure that the people of the market would be keen to express their gratitude.
Okay. Does someone have
in various ways?
What we could do here? Does someone have study?
Val might have. He's a tinkerer, right?
I have 1 point, yeah.
Right. So what you could do is you could just talk about this, and then while you're talking and elaborating, you can study him. That's one way to do it, right? So study is a way to get information. You can study him and see like what is he saying, how is he reacting, because like nobody really has a perfect poker face, especially not like someone who likes to think they have a good poker face, right? Like this guy.
And I mean, we meet at a bar. Who knows? Maybe he already had a long day at work after him.
Yeah. So you could definitely try to use that. That is one way of doing it. There are other ways you could try to get to the bottom of what he wants or negotiate with him and such. But that is definitely something you could.
I do like the study idea, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. I think that would be a good way to like use study in a way that we haven't before yet. So
yeah,
might as well give it a shot.
So I would roll for study.
Mm-hmm.
Position normal.
Just everything risky? Normal, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So this is more like on gathering information, right? You're not actually out doing something risky yet. So
yeah, understandable.
So he like basically you can see that he's interested. He's trying to kind of hide it, but you can see that he's definitely interested in like in what you have to offer. You don't quite know why, but you do know that he could be enticed with whatever it is you're offering, and then be made to accept some sort of trade in return. Right, so offering him information, access to that part of night market, because that doesn't seem to be his main turf, but it sounds like he would like to have his fingers in that pie as well, for whatever reason.
So we're at least on a good track.
Mm-hmm.
I take it, but nothing more, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, after our proposal that we just gave him, what is his answer to us so far?
So he tries to play it cool, right? But he does try to make you to keep talking. So he's not just saying no outright, just disinterested or so. He tries to make it seem like, oh yeah, he's above it all, right? But he is trying to make you to like, he just lets you keep talking, to be like, oh yeah, okay, interesting, yeah. What do you know about this? Yeah, like just, staying in the conversation to see what exactly it is that he might need to do for you. Right? He wants this offer, but he doesn't want to outright ask, like, okay, what can I do for you to get this?
How do we put this? I mean, I'm not saying this outright, but it's more like an idea for me and Bernard. How about we ask him that he maybe loosens up the tights about us and what we do in general, including this area, technically. Though, of course, he would be in control if anything happens. But otherwise, he can basically leave things to us. What do you think of that idea, Bernard?
Well, I think that works, but at the same time, like I think it would be good to like get his help in because like if we do that, then it's like the idea is that he sort of like turns a blind eye. Then we have to get rid of like the existing blue coat presence in that area ourselves. If we could like get him to help us, like internally, like do something to loosen the hole or anything, that will make our job easier. I think it might be better.
Okay. So you want to cooperate with him to get rid of whoever is running that area at the moment?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you communicate this to him somehow?
Well, we just want to
help you spread your influence, maybe. Who knows, maybe the current people that run the show there aren't as good as certain other people, as I point at him.
Yeah, they're not as upstanding, like, enforcers of the law. I'm sure that if you looked into it, you would find like a lot of shady activities happening among the blue coats there.
Yeah,
that might be useful for you.
To be fair, like, the blue coats all know that everyone is doing dirty stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, it's just about. I mean, it's just a. The suggestion here is not that like he doesn't know that this is happening. The suggestion here is like, without saying it, help us take care of them from the inside. But
okay.
I don't know.
So what do you need this guy to do for you? What are you hoping that how does he help you?
Okay, so like, yeah, I guess that's the question actually. What do we think needs to happen?
I mean, I have a few ideas for that. At first, at least, who is the person that is currently there in charge, and how can we help him to get rid of the current person there to basically gain more control there himself, and maybe then somewhat of his proxy.
Yeah, but what do we actually want him to do?
I mean, at first, the name, of course, for who is there. But yeah, I mean, maybe there is a way that he wants how we deal with things. After
so
all, I mean,
it's
he knows we can do good work because he gave us a task in the past, and we, I imagine, quite successfully dealt with that.
hmm. So it's another lieutenant. Actually, do we want it to be a lieutenant? No, let's make it someone lower to make it more interesting.
Yeah, probably.
What is a lower rank? Sergeant? Do they have ranks like that?
Yes.
Let's just go with sergeant. Yeah, so a sergeant that is somewhere in that district, responsible for that portion of night market essentially, and running a protection racket. Yeah, and like he's not the direct superior of the sergeant, but he does have higher rank. Right, he's responsible for a different part of the city. Yeah, we're same. I don't really know, but we'll just go with it. And then yeah, so he's not the direct superior, so he can't order this guy around necessarily because yeah, but he is higher rank. He can maybe make something happen that will aid you in whatever your plan is. Like, how do you want to get rid of this other guy? Of the sergeant. How do you want to get rid of the sergeant?
Maybe we can cause something that loses him his job. As an idea.
I mean, that might work. I'm trying to come up with like non-violent solutions, but I can only come up with violent ones.
To be fair, your
play
crew
non-violent characters. But all my ideas are violent ones.
Your crew
Kind of
does
annoying.
have the reputation murderous.
I mean, I didn't intend to murder that person, okay? But I just didn't think about the consequences of my action.
I maybe also got another idea.
Yeah.
Maybe we could try and rally up the shop peoples that they pretty much want a different officer or something like that in charge. And our knight in shining armor that we're talking to right now could maybe provide that, you know?
Okay, how about this? Can we foment a riot?
Possibly.
We foment a riot, and then that becomes evidence that this sergeant is not handling this area properly.
And then that sergeant gets ousted.
Yeah. He gets replaced.
Okay.
And our lieutenant here, like, sort of like
lieutenant here
internally machinates his way in here.
Or puts one of his guys in there.
Oh yeah. I mean,
that also would be a thing, yeah.
Okay. That could work, yeah.
How does one go about organizing a riot?
There's lots of different ways.
I don't think it's as easy as in Avatar: The Last Airbender. Where you just sort of say riot and everyone riots.
You murder someone and pin it on the blue coats?
Oof. Try not to go there.
Or cause a fire at the central shop or something like that. And we could. Blue coats were here to protect them. Why do you guys even pay them? Or stuff like that.
Yeah, we could they pay a protection racket, right? So the idea is that they should be protected. But if our lieutenant friend can help us like run a little bit of a distraction and like divert some resources away from the management of this particular street or this particular area, we can sort of like just wreck some stuff, and then make the shopkeepers feel like, you know, their protection money is like not serving its purpose if they're not being protected from hoodlums and thugs like us.
Okay.
Well, I mean, they won't know it's us. They can't know it's us, or we won't be able to take control of this prison.
Yeah.
This is a false flag operation that we're doing.
Oh, okay. 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 So that sounds like a plan for a score. Let's see, what is this? What kind would this be?
Oh, just so that you guys know, it's I would like this to end like a little bit earlier today.
Yeah.
Because I have to be up a little bit early tomorrow, so we might have to end this in the middle of the score.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe by about 11.
Okay, no problem. Hello.
Yeah, we can just do like the beginning of this score, or like a little bit of this score, then we can resume next week. Sorry, can't stay too late this time.
It's okay.
Yeah?
Just so you know, I told Chijin already about it, but next week my parents will visit me because of belated partying of my birthday. So I will not be there because that is the exact time when they want to visit.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I mean, sure.
All good.
Let's just see how far we can
yes.
do it. Let's see how much we can do now.
You did not miss most of the game. You missed a lot of tech issues mainly.
Yeah, and a few things, but nothing major.
Yeah. Okay, so this sounds like an assault?
Is it? What are the types of scores? Hang on.
This doesn't really fit any, so you know what? We'll just make one up.
I guess it's like a deception.
Yeah. Kind of. Yeah.
It's like a combination of both, I guess.
Okay. So you're starting a riot?
Well, not yet. The first part is just wrecking stuff, and then later we start a riot.
Okay.
So I guess it's like the first part is the assault, and the second part is the deception.
We don't need to actually do the assault, right? Because that's not the interesting part. We'll just say you pick something. You just say what you pick and what you assault, and then you just wreck it, and that's like, you know. That's not necessarily.
Maybe I could use my tinkering to set up some fun gadgets to wreck the place or something like that.
Oof.
Okay, yeah, we could do that. I think that might be fun.
Okay.
And then blame it to like the blue coats not paying too much attention to the area, even though they get protection money and stuff like that.
What kind of chaos do you want to cause today? Go, Tinkerer.
I mean, arson is always a good choice. However, that gets boring after a while. I mean, I have some ideas, but I don't really want to eradicate a whole building.
Yeah, I mean, at some point, if you burn down all the shops, then your turf just becomes.
That's the point, yeah.
Yeah,
not really turf.
Or well
maybe
orchestrated
just a
arson.
Tiny gas explosion in multiple buildings at the same time, just blowing out the windows and not really anything else.
I guess.
But on the highest level, that no one gets hurt.
Okay, so you cause a bunch of explosions happening. You're the new troublemaker gang, false flag operation, and you cause a bunch of explosions to happen. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if you got another idea, Bernard, we're open, you know?
No, no. This is fine. This is fine, right? Yeah, this is all yours.
This everything's like, burning. It's like, this is fine.
Yeah, we just need to wreck some places, and then I can pretend to be a blue coat.
But you pretend to be a blue coat?
What?
Yeah, I can pretend to be a blue coat and be unhelpful.
Be dismissive.
Oh.
Be dismissive and unhelpful.
I see.
You should take care of your stuff, and you know, if you wanna be protected, you know, gotta pay more money. And
okay.
With my disguise kit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like the idea. Yeah.
You vermin leech shopkeepers. You should be thankful that we are even here at all.
Dang.
The protection fee just doubled.
Okay. So there is now an angry mob. Let's just put it that there's an angry mob. As you step in as the blue coat. Let's just roll an engagement roll. See how it goes. Just a single die to just get some idea. 6. Okay, you know what? You are on the scene first, right? The blue coats who are taking care of this area are not actually showing up, right?
Yeah.
So you are on the scene. You are dealing with, like, it's not a huge mob yet. It's mainly just the leader of these, or the spokesperson, I guess, of all of these shopkeepers who are here. But the others are kind of present, right? Staring you down, standing in the back, leaning against the wall with the arms crossed and such. And the spokesperson has invited you to his shop, or to her shop. I guess let's go with her shop. And is saying this is what we pay for. There's this new troublemaker gang. And they announce their presence right away. This is your turf. You need to be doing something.
How should we do this?
I mean, that would honestly be the point where you say the things that you just mentioned, in my opinion.
Well, yeah, Blue Coat's very busy. We've got a lot of things to do. We can't be all over. All small issues like random explosions.
Small issues.
For that,
these leeches.
For that kind of coverage, we need the tax doubles.
The tax double. Oof. These are unforeseen circumstances, right? Okay. So
if you think you can do a better job protecting yourselves, then go ahead. But
okay, so what are you using here? How are you trying to?
Honestly, what am I using actually?
Yeah, what are you using?
Because sway.
Okay.
Change attitudes or behavior with manipulation.
Okay, fair.
I mean, that does sound fitting, yeah.
Yeah, so I want them to be angry at blue coats.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I want them to feel like
you're intentionally pushing their buttons.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I want them to feel that, and I also want them to feel like, hey, we need to we can't rely on these people anymore, basically, yeah.
They and then squeeze us for doing nothing in the end.
Yeah, we need them to be angry at not just the blue coats. I want them to be angry at a specific blue coat. I want them to be angry at the Sergeant Twist.
Okay. So you keep mentioning my hands are tied, my sergeant, and so on. Okay, then make the sway roll.
The sway roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully this goes well.
I would actually say that Eclipse or Val is helping you by having done the explosions.
Okay, so that's what? Bonus die 1?
Yeah, I would say that's a bonus die because I want to see how this plays out.
Yeah, we got 5.
Okay. So I would say the consequence here would be that they get very, very angry at you specifically right now, unless you want to, prevent that consequence.
I mean, just as an idea,
Mhm.
we heard from our dear lieutenant, who is technically in charge here. Maybe Bernard could tell them if they aren't happy with the work that the blue coats are here doing, that they should complain to his higher up, to the person that is currently controlling, even though he's not even here yet.
I mean,
To rally them up,
You mean the sergeant?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's I thought that's already what Bernard is doing, or what Drav is doing.
yeah, it's just that it's not going as well as
I mean, you still get
like.
what you want, right? They are angry, but right now you are their target because you are there. So they are angry at the bluecoats, they are angry at the sergeant, but also you're here right now, you're in arm's reach. Right. And they are looking to send a message back to the sergeant, basically.
Okay.
So if you want to not have that happen, then you would have to. You can roll a what is it called again? A resistance roll. Essentially, if you don't want them to beat you up, right? You
Well,
roll the resistance roll.
I'm thinking about whether I can use like my special ability.
I don't think this is a good situation for that.
It's like I get a +1 die to confuse them. I don't know.
Not
to
right
confuse
now.
them and escape.
That would be a follow-up. Right now, you still have to resist this consequence because the consequence is part of the roll you just did.
Okay, so that will be what, under resolve, right?
Yeah.
Well, I have 3 points in resolve, so that's kind of nice, actually.
Yeah. Okay, so you take 2 stress for that.
2 stress. Well, fine, sure.
But you manage to weasel your way out of getting beaten up by redirecting the anger back toward the sergeant. Okay. So what's a follow-up? What do you do then?
The follow-up now is that I need to stop being the sergeant somehow. And start being a member of this group.
The merchants group or you the Indigo Vagabonds? Yeah, okay. So maybe later
that was
on.
always here. They just didn't notice.
So later when the sergeant arrives or so?
No, I just want to.
I mean, maybe you can rally them up from the back.
They already like are their attention's already directed to the sergeant, right? I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what should I do now? I don't know.
I mean, if when the sergeant arrives later on, as he probably will, right? Maybe you can do something to solidify their dislike.
Yeah. Anyway, like for now, like I just like you don't like it, go talk to the sergeant, and then like I need to leave, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you can get out of there. Yeah. No issue for
like,
now.
Get out of my blue coats cosplay.
Yeah. So you have planted the seed of anger toward the sergeant.
As an idea, maybe you could swap to be a traveling merchant that travels around the whole town, not necessarily outside the town, and pretty much try and keep them agitated till the sergeant, was it, arrives?
Yeah. You don't need to do that because they are already angry. Right? That was what we did just now.
Okay.
They are already angry at the sergeant, so it's like, how do you want to play this afterwards? Though we are kind of running out of time, so that would be something to think about for next time. Like, what do you want to do?
We should make a note for what just happened.
Yeah. So let's write down there. Merchants are pissed at how do you spell sergeant? I
mean, I know it as for the shortcuts.
SER, like that.
GEANT.
Okay, sergeant are pissed at sergeant, because they were fooled.
Well, I mean,
if you want, you can type as well the explosions in.
Oh, yeah, their stuff did actually get ruined, so
happened. Okay.
Explosions did happen.
Yeah. Merchants are pissed at sergeant because they were fooled. All right. So after that, it's essentially, how do you make sure that, I don't know, like that they actually follow through and toss out the sergeant and say, we're no longer paying you, and that the sergeant doesn't just smooth things over and undo your work.
I mean, okay, I think at this point we might need to step in as the Indigo Vagabonds and offer them a better deal.
Yeah.
Because this needs to end. This needs to end with us like controlling the turf. It can't just be like a wonderful story of liberation, and then they become independent.
It needs to come under new management.
I mean, as an idea for the next time, Bernard, maybe you could try to be a blue coat somewhere in the back rows and try to make false claims and even rally up the blue coats in that situation, whilst basically
inspire police brutality against them.
yes. And in the meantime, maybe Vale from the Indigo Vagabonds could try explaining using the tinkering skill for how these things actually work, how the explosions and stuff like that actively could have been prevented, and basically trying to be the voice of reason and maybe getting to the good side of the merchants there.
Yeah, we could help them with our tinkering expertise. We could, I don't know. Does that make sense? We could help them stop more explosions.
Okay.
Yeah, and I mean, who knows what other things could go wrong in this area under the blue coat protection that seemingly do nothing,
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I think we've got like some ideas of how to push forward. I don't know how reasonable they are.
Yeah, but that's a story for next time.
Yeah, that is indeed a story for next time because we do have to end it now.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I need to.
It's okay. It's okay.
IRL always goes first.
Yes.
Well, I mean, if we really want to, we could probably push it like slightly later.
Nah. If you have to,
honestly,
if you have stuff to
week, so I do appreciate the gear up as well.
Yeah, and I guess we did start a little bit late today, so.
Yes. I had some messy reschedule notices. So yeah.
I mean, it's okay. It's fine. Yeah, we've got something going, and it's like I'm like sort of like trying to figure out how to use the new character, so I think it's okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we'll see how this turns out next time. Okay. Yeah. So let's I'll look for someone to raid. In the meantime,
good idea.
Yeah.
Because I also want to end today. I keep going today.
Okay.
I'm tired.
Okay, then let's maybe let's call it a day.
I have someone. Okay, someone I never get to raid because they stream at completely different times. But I need to use that chance.
Tell
All
me,
right.
I would also want to raid.
Hmm?
Do we have a link of them? Because I also want to raid into them.
Okay. Let me put the name in here. MixFee was an amazing friend and streams very late at night from my time. So I don't usually get to rate them, but yes. All right. Yeah, thank you everyone for coming by. Thank you too for joining for this short and sweet session. We're just getting back into it. Good.
Yeah, we can try and go like a bit longer, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure how we would do next session, like how the timing will work out, because like we would have like something like half of a score, and then I don't know.
It's all right. We'll figure something out.
Unless we drag this to drag the remaining half of this to one session. Many things
just
go
artificially
wrong.
bloated, and then we get aliens attacking and robots and yeah.
I don't know. Do we have robots in this universe?
We can. Why not? All right. Yeah. So thank you everyone for being here. Alien robot sounds fun. It really does. Okay. Like I said, my teaching times got shifted around, so I have to see when I'm actually able to stream, because it's gonna interfere with my stream times, because yay, job is awesome. And yeah, other than that, we'll hopefully have more sessions at some point. Not next week, right? But maybe the week after that.
Yeah. Next week is busy for me because of birthday.
Happy birthday.
Right. Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just having in 2 days. Not yet.
Okay.
It's okay. It's fine.
No,
doesn't matter. Every day is a birthday.
Okay.
But yeah. My time is already running. I'm about to end. So
yeah,
for the people from my stream, I'll be live back tomorrow, roughly at this time, maybe a bit earlier. We will see. And thank you all for dropping by. And bye.
All right. Yeah. Same. So bye. Take care,
Bye
everyone.
bye.
And yeah, stay hydrated. Bye.